Hello everyone and welcome back to Sousa Plays and to our Skaven team in the official World Cup ladder. We are short a few players again, and also this glitch is back where we can't see the pictures, but that doesn't matter much as long as they can play. We have enough money to buy another player, and I'm going to buy a gutter runner because if we lose one, we would only have one, and that could be really bad for us. So let's get Goofy back. So let's play a gutter runner, Goofy 2, and buy. Confirm. And he ends up over there, and he's visible over there. Maybe if it's the first slot is empty, this happens. I don't know. Because that's the only thing I can think of that's been different with this team than to every other team I've played so far. So let's, I guess, something like this. And then we'll have the Rat Ogre over there later. I like to have them a little bit organized so I can see who's missing and such without having to look too closely. Right, let's see if this solves the problem in the future. Okay, so we're gonna have 10 players. Pretty good. Let's see who we're gonna play. How are our statistics so far? We won 7 and not won 6. That's not too bad. Let's see who we're gonna play today. Of course, now that our team value is going up, our fan factor is also gone up. So we will have a little bit of a tougher time than we did in the beginning, because fan factor will add team value that we don't really get much out of. The levels actually not so bad. The levels we actually get something for. So levels we can well, our opponent has to make up for it with their inducement cash, but when we play a new team with 0 team value, or I mean 0 fan factor, that's a lot of extra money they get that we don't get much out of. And I guess that's the compensation for having a developed team is usually better than having inducement money. So I guess fan factor is sort of the assist to the lower ranked team. You know, like when you're driving in Mario Kart, if you're in the last place, your max speed is higher than if you're in first place, and you get better stuff from the random item drops. Sort of a assistance for those who are behind to make it more, I guess, even. But in my opinion, I think the randomness is that equalizing factor. The high-ranked team can roll double skulls and lose eventually. And the inducement cash. The inducement money I think is good, because of course you're gonna have an advantage otherwise. But to also put fan factor in there, I don't know. Is it supposed to be that a completely new team is going to be able to compete with a team that's been playing 100 games and developed their team perfectly? I don't know. Better matchmaking would be an option, of course, but seeing how it already takes a long time to find a game, I guess that's not really a possibility. There aren't enough players in Bloodbowl to have everyone play someone of their own team value all the time. Especially not in a ladder like this, where most people don't play continue playing 20 games if they can't win all the time. Because they want to qualify, they want to win the prize. That's how this is meant to be played, so I don't blame them for that. Of course, we're gonna play 20 games anyway. And I guess I'll stop talking and cut out the rest of the waiting time here. And I'll bring you back once we find somebody. And looks like we've found a newly created Dark Elf team. Those are always tough opponents, especially when they get inducement cash. So let's see what they're gonna pick. Probably looking at either 3 Blitzers and a Witch Elf and the rest linemen, or 4 Blitzers, a Runner and the rest linemen. And I think 2 rerolls with that. So let's see what they pick up for the petty cash. Pluty. Not Pluto. Sounds familiar. Have you played this guy before? I don't know. He's gonna get an extra reroll, so he probably started 2 then. And that would mean he has not enough for the wizard. He's gonna get an extra blitzer. Okay, so he must have started 3 blitzers and a witch elf then. So we're gonna have 4 blitzers and a witch elf, but one of the blitzers is gonna be a loner. And 1 extra lineman, because he still gets to use the one he had. At least I'm getting familiar enough with the game that I can guess at the starting setup for different teams. Say hello. And have fun. Alright, it's our team. Izzy Tremblay. I think we've played this guy before. Can't remember how the game went though. All white, dark elves. It wasn't too long ago actually. I'm gonna start on offense, because starting on defense hasn't really worked out well for us. So was I right? 1, 2, 3 extra, and then the witch elf. Yep. And he had 2 rerolls until he got the extra from the inducement. There aren't that many ways you normally start a Dark Elf team. You want to get as many blitzers as possible. If you want a Witch Elf, then you have to either go down to 1 reroll or skip 1 blitzer and get the Dark Elf instead. They're only 10k more than that. 4 blitzers and the rest linemen with 2 rerolls cost exactly 990,000. So you get 10,000, so you can either substitute the lineman for a thrower, which is, well, not thrower, runner, the guy who gets 7 move, but also only 7 armor, and he gets a drop off. Handoff. No, it's called drop off, right? The one where you, if you're tackled, you get a chance to make a pass first. Anyway, doesn't matter. 1 lineman is gonna sit this out. We have no mighty blow left. And he put his blitzers on the line. Well, that makes it harder for us to hit them. But also it'll make it more risky if we actually manage to hit them. For him. So let's move these out. Let's not stand too away from the line, because the Witch Elf can of course use Frenzy to surface. So we don't want to avoid that. This will give us 2 dice on these guys, and if we can get push, then we can get 2 dice on the middle, and perhaps we can blitz one of these. Or run in the middle, we'll see. We can't stand the sidestepper next to the line though, perhaps trap him into blitzing sidestepper. No tackle, which is good. Perfect defense, that's bad. It means our plan to hit here was gonna be nullified because our opponent gets to reorganize, and he's going to. Well, that's not going to be enough to stop us. That's just going to give us 2 more hits. That, however, is going to be tricky. Yeah, little bit too many now. I suppose we can get single dice here and there, but looks like we're gonna have to start off by not hitting anybody. Alright, let's pick this ball up and go into the middle. Sure hands. Wow, it worked. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we stand something like this, we'll be fine. Now what can we do here? We can get a single die here and then stand over here. Get a 2 die there. Perhaps if I ran in there I could pick the line off. Maybe can you get over there? I'll try it. Let's start with this single die then. At least it's block versus no block. It works. Then we'll move in here. This loner can... I could have pushed it the other way and perhaps made this better. But that'll be a 2 die. Works. Okay, stay. Then if you... Is this side safe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can hit him or her, but I will have block, dodge, sidestep. I think that's the best we can hope for. So let's try this and at least get some of these hits in. 2 die, block, works, stay, armor break, just a stun. And the next one, now we're getting into the blitzers, so we roll double skulls, we reroll that into a push. It's not what we like to see. And then another push. Okay. No result at all. I guess we can get a single die on the witch elf. That's not good enough. Alright. Not the best of starts, but now our opponent has to decide if they want to move in and go aggressive, or if they want to pull away and play defensive. They could also be sneaky and try to run up here and go for the ball instantly. You don't need an assist for this gutter runner. Well, if you're gonna try that, I guess you need to tie Goofy up first, and you can do that. Maybe I should have moved the Goofy one out to this side. This side is safer. No, they're gonna go for a 2 die, and they're getting the knockdown. I guess this way, since you knocked us down. I have to do one going for it to get here. And that's sometimes happens. But they have a reroll. I'm gonna use it. Alright, so we both used one reroll. That means they don't have a reroll to dodge these guys out, but I think they're rather going to assist here and hit us. Okay, that makes this possible. If we can blitz from here, we will have a 2-die to push this away, and if it's a knockdown, then we are free to move. Depends on what they do on this side. They are going to take some knockdowns here, though. Idiot the Midget is the first. Armor held. Then we have a single die here. If they move someone in here, they can have a 2-die. But you don't want to stay in tackle zones. We're both kind of frail, even if rats are more frail than dark elves. You don't want the other guy to have too many hits on you. And if he moves in over here, then we will have a hit on him for the hit he gets here. So the question is, do you want to trade off like one of your linemen, a hit on the lineman for a hit on our storm vermin? I guess he's gonna trade off a hit on this loner for a hit on the storm vermin. And his hit didn't do much. And just a screen here so we can't get through. Because we're gonna have to blitz here, we can't blitz here. But seeing how he freed up this blitzer, I could just go for this one right away. Question is, what do I want to do here? Probably dodge away later. Now you're gonna stand up. I'm gonna give them a hit on you to take a hit on them. Oh, well, I'm not gonna reroll that. This is a knockdown. I guess I could hit the Witch Elf with the thrower and try to cage up back here, but that will lose me some field position. I would prefer to go up here. Let's hit this guy that he gave us. I guess I'm giving him 2 hits for the price of 1 here. So, dodge for a 67 or a 2-die hit, but not be able to move afterwards. He would have this hit instantly. For instance. I think I'll take the hit. Alright. Probably worth it. Now she has jump up, so we don't necessarily want to stand next to her. But we might have to. I'm gonna pull in you over there. Then you're gonna stand back here, I think. She can escape out this way. 5, 6, 7. So we need someone behind. I think I'm gonna stand Pluto here. And then bring someone back behind here. Hopefully he won't be able to cancel all of us out. Maybe if I put someone here as well. He can't get in to cancel everybody. And there. Yeah, not the best position. But at least we still have the ball. He has 3 hits plus a blitz, if he wants them all. He can do this and take a jump up hit here. This guy, of course, and this guy. Start with that guy. Ooh, nice for us. And for him. Another reroll gun. More due to bad luck from our opponent than from us putting any serious pressure where he needs to roll difficult dice. He didn't go for the gamble on the ball carrier. Not right away, at least. There's Idiot the Midget being hit. Armor holding up. Now we could put someone here and get a 2-die on our Blitzer. Storm Vermin. That's not gonna do it. That's gonna do it though. Jump up and knock down. Frenzy, right. Oh, so that's why he moved over there. To not get a negative die on the second. Actually, that wouldn't have helped still though. This guy was already cancelling us out. Would have been a single die. If he wanted an assist for the second one, he'd need to stand over here. That guy. Okay, so he's just moving in to pressure us. A bit. Ooh, a foul. Use a blitzer to foul? I'd rather use a lineman. And if you want to foul somebody, yeah, this is probably the right choice. I'd probably move over there and then foul with him, but yeah, that's what he's gonna do too. No? Maybe he already moved him. Oh, he is gonna foul. With a blitzer. No bribe. Didn't get the armor break, but also got sent off. So you traded a blitzer for a stun on a lineman with block. If he'd have needed to injure him to make up for the fact that he lost the blitzer. I think that, well, of course, in hindsight, it was definitely not worth it. But I'm not sure it was worth it anyway. So we could hand off to Pluto here. And maybe if we dodge Goofy to here and hit this guy, we would have an opening to move out and through. But we couldn't get away from him, so we probably won't do that yet. We can't make a cage out there either. We could perhaps get a cage to here somewhere, but I think he would just put it on the sideline there. So instead, let's hit here, knock another guy down. Stay for now. There's no real good place for a cage here. I mean, this is never going to be a good hit. Could get a decent hit up here, but I'd have to get to here, which is not looking easy. Maybe we're going to have to go out there anyway. Perhaps not handing it over, but go with both these guys through here. To the cage here, maybe. These guys on the back of it. This guy on the far side, this guy. Oh, he'd have to go here probably. But then, no, we need to go like this. And take this hit with the loner. Before we do that, are these guys going to be able to dodge out? You're not going to be able to dodge out. Might be able to dodge you out at the end. So let's try that. Also, I can blitz somebody. Maybe I'll blitz this guy as my final action. Alright, so how far can we get? You are probably the one that can move the least steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get you up there. Can you get over the midline here? No. I can if I dodge through. So let's do that. Thanks to his agility. Then you go here. And you, well, you go first. Up to there. You should be able to get to the far side here. Where's the witch elf? I don't want the witch elf to be able to surf us from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She could. So maybe I should blitz the witch elf instead from here. We have a lock. Yeah, let's do this. Nice. Oh, come on, 7 armor break. And then I'm gonna dodge. Okay, that didn't go too bad. Also, made it in time for once. Right, now he doesn't have that many that can easily get back to stop this cage. So he's gonna have to... Oh, he starts by dodging. That's a tougher dodge. He could have made it easier like that. But it worked. Jump up without hitting us. And without dodging out. Should have done that first and then hit us then. If you're gonna tie us up like that. A little bit of small mistakes here. I'm happy to see. That'll work. Of course, not following would have made it shorter if you headed up here. At this point we could hand it over to Pluto and have him score here. But I'm not sure we want to score that fast. We're not in a super dangerous position right now. Alright. Made the dodges and the going for it. Or are you gonna blitz here or here? Blitzing him. Okay, maybe we might have to go for that handoff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, now that was a dangerous dodge. Why would he do that dodge? He could have moved that guy in there instead. Without having to do that dodge at all. But we are in a bit of a pickle here. Because the catch here won't be very easy if we hand it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we could try this for a push, but that's not going to be a good chance. What else? If we were to put Looking for chain pushes. We can't really knock both these guys off. Maybe we have to go for the 67 handoff. Yeah, this guy's in the way up here. If I stood here... No, that would be worse, right? I'd push him into me. If I stood here and blitzed from here, I wouldn't get rid of him anyway. So then I might as well just hit right here. Well, no, I can't hit here because then I can't hand off. And if I hit here, I can't get an assist, so it will be a single. Okay, I wasted 2 minutes here. That's a 67 dodge into single eye. But if it works, we could be in the clear. 67 dodge and go for it. We made a dodge. We made the go for it. We only get a push. Oh, I shouldn't have rerolled that. Well, I guess it's the same, really. 67 handoff. Okay, what else do we have? We need to make these guys go in here. 40 seconds, should be okay. Maybe I should have done this first. But just stay where you are. And you go back here. I will then have a hit on this fella. And then we try the handoff. Oh, a stun. And the... at least two going for it. Can they reach me down here? And if so, do I want to? I didn't use my free. Do I want to stay there? Unlikely that I'll be able to stall the entire half, so I think I will score. He can hit our thrower, he can hit our blitzer, he can get a lot of hits in. It will allow him to get a full team again. Oops. But pretty good still. Now, do I want to put a lineman with block on the line, or do I want to put a storm vermin on the line? They have the same stats, except we have one more armor on the storm vermin. I think I'm gonna use the storm vermin. Something like this. Yeah, no one in surf position. Loner, the level 1, and the storm vermin is level 1. Let's see if we get perfect defense, and so we can reorganize. Looks like he's going for the witch elf as ball carrier, or maybe just the lineman as ball carrier. The blitzers are all on the line to get block on the hits here. Fairly standard setup at this point. No, he's gonna pull back one blitzer. to perhaps get the ball. He has 5 turns to score here. If he does that, then he's won the first half. If we can prevent him, then we're still on target. He got the quick snap instead. So, well, he can move forward there. It's not going to change the situation any. Can move these guys forward as well. And he is. Unsymmetrical. We need to move out there. So now these guys are one further in than these two. Alright, we're gonna move these guys around now. Okay. There we go. Start by hitting our storm vermin. Guess this is the most valuable of out of the 3, and it's an armor break even though I put 8 armor out there. Well, at least it's a stun. So it would have been the same result. And then Nurgut, our loner. His armor held. And then he has a 2-die on Idjit, the midget. Without block, but he didn't need it. And another push, or knockdown, yes. Now he can blitz Goofy if he wants to. Most people go for the Storm Vermin. I mean Gutter Runner. And he tried the other one and he rolled Lock, so he had to use his reroll. No frenzy push, but it's gonna put us closer to the edge. Now where do you run? Just right there, okay. Time to get the ball, I suppose. Go for it first. Kinda risky when you use your reroll, and that's actually risky enough that it failed. Well, opportunities. We can blitz this guy and have this gutter runner run up to the ball here. Bit risky because if he picks the ball up next turn, if he gets it, then we're probably looking, but he's out of rerolls. With that in mind, I'm gonna stand these two up. We could hit them, but that risks, of course, failure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 more. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so that's not too bad then. I could dodge through this maybe. I'm not sure if I want to stand up here though. That would give him the surf. I'll wait with that until I know. Now if I push him back there, I can still go through this way. So I'd want to hit from there. So I'm gonna put Pluto up there. Who's gonna blitz? Morty's gonna blitz. And I can follow this. If it's a pushback, which I hope it is. If it's not, I can move. If it was both down, I could have taken that, knocked him down, and stepped to the side or back. Now, do I want to gamble and pick it up? Or do I just want to stand up there? I think we start by getting Mini in the way of his sister here. These guys are gonna have to dodge out, or at least go around Mini, which would not be too much of a trouble. Maybe I should have gone one closer. How can you get... I think I'll do this. gonna have to... Oh, maybe not. Okay, but then you're not getting up there. Let's stand you right here. Right here. That'll stop him from getting anyone through this side. And the question now is, do I pick it up or do I... Either way, he's probably gonna blitz us. So maybe I just want to stand next to it. 83-67. Now I'm gonna stand there, make it harder for him to pick up. He has no reroll. He's probably gonna have to try and blitz us from there, away from there. And that means either dodging this guy out first, dodging this guy through. Why? You could have gone that way and avoided the dodge. Okay, well that cost you. See, he was here, right? So he went like that and dodged through instead of going like this. That's kind of a strange mistake to make, because if he just clicked over there, he would have pathed this one. Okay, well, we can get a single knight to push that guy away. We can actually get a 2-knight. And we should. Can you hit from this side? Yes. Right, so you stand over here. We'd like to score on Goofy, don't we? Is there anything else I need to do? You should stand up, I suppose. I'd like to take some hits here. But let's make this hit first, it's the most important. Beautiful. Alright, now take the other hits. I can get this, I can get this. I could get a single here. Maybe I should blitz here and move up to here. Oh, I already blitzed, never mind. This one is safer but also more important. Okay, let's take that one. There we are. Well, this is not a great chance of a knockdown. Ew. Maybe our dice rolling days are over. Andy's dice rolling days are over. She's dead. Okay, maybe we should cut our losses here. Try to pick the ball up. Okay, we got it. Do we score or do we stall? I think we stall for a turn. No one can reach us over here. And that one worked as well. Getting good luck so far. Loner do it. Okay. Well, then we can get a 2-die on the guy in the middle. Oh. Well, at least he doesn't have as many hits. These guys can cause some trouble, but they can't get all the way here, so I can score the next turn. And killing his Witch Elf is, of course, going to be detrimental for his team. That's the most expensive player. Maybe not the most important player, but definitely if you start with a Witch Elf, you don't want them to be killed in the first game. Oh, maybe he's gonna AFK here, I don't know. Is that why I remember him? Because he AFK'd against us before? AFK, away from keyboard, meaning you don't do anything. Just making sure. Most people know the acronyms, but it doesn't cost you anything to explain them when you have 3 minutes to do nothing on anyway. So it turned out these extra hits was definitely worth it if they turned out to be the straw that broke the camel's back here. Alright, if he does nothing this turn, I will stall again, obviously. And then if it looks like he's not getting back the next turn, I will start cutting out his turns. So you guys don't have to sit through this 3 minutes of nothing over and over. I would prefer it if he actually conceded, because we can use the money to perhaps get our rat ogre before the season's over. I played a little bit risky in this game. I gave him a lot of chances to hit us. We were lucky on our armor breaks. He hasn't broken anybody yet. I'm talking as if the game is over. It's looking to be over. In any case, we're going to be two up with him needing to do a one-turner to stay on 1 touchdown down after a half, and he's also 2 players down. But I would definitely not rule out his chances at this point. He gets the ball in the second half. If he can use his 8th turn here to perhaps injure one, knock one out, that guy don't get back, and then on his first turn again he knocks another one out, and he's ahead in numbers for the second half. So let's try to change that. We should, first of all, keep making sure this guy is not going to reach us. How we do that best? Probably bring down another. So I'm going to put one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, just so he doesn't get any ideas and show up again and say, hello, here I am, and I can steal the ball now. Now this is a 2-die with block against no block. I'd need 3 more guys to make it a 3-die, and that would probably cost me the chance of blitzing somebody. So instead, I'm gonna take 2-die with block. Nice. Very nice. Just a stun though. And then I'm going to mess up completely. Because now I can't really blitz anyone. Oh, I can. I have +1 here. So I guess I can blitz him with a +1. And if I do this, I can get another +1 hit in. And also break contact, and hopefully break the blitzer. Okay, well that's fine. Alright, well, if we don't see our opponent in the first minute here, I am going to cut out the weight. And it looks like he actually conceded. Okay, well that's fine. As I said, I would kind of like the money here. Let's see, we got 100,000 on a 4. We gamble. We get 60,000 from him, right? And then the 4 gives us 40,000. So we could only get 120 at most. It won't be enough for a witch ogre. And it won't be enough for a rat ogre. Sadly, it looks like one of our linemen got one of the MVPs, the loner. So I'll take the 4. Fan factor. Now, do we want to hire another lineman with 5 SPP? Or do we want to save this money to get a rat ogre later? We would have to get another lineman for the next game if we want to save for a rat ogre. And spending 50k to have 5 SPP. Is it worth it in the long run? I'm tempted to get him and then we wouldn't have any loners. But likely enough I would still use this level 1 lineman to be on the line next game, and he's likely to get injured. Then we would have spent the money for nothing really. No, I'm gonna turn him down. Idiot the Midget got the other level up, so I guess we got some lineman SPP there anyway. 5 armor breaks versus 2. Short game though. His expulsion I think was, well, not the deciding factor, but it was definitely a contributing factor. And of course the kill with our thrower on his witch elf. After rolling double skulls first and re-rolling was what did it. Right, well, short game I'm afraid, but I am going to keep it that way. Actually, to make the video a little bit longer and not immediately show in the video length that it's gonna be a concede, I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to close this. Can I have a quick look at the team? Did this? Well, 30 is back, invisible, and so is Minnie. Maybe having the first slot occupied is what triggers this. So this means it's now redrawn all the ones that weren't. It has redrawn these 6, probably. So if we were to invert players here and switch anyone out there, they would be visible. Okay, no. Theory definitely not confirmed. For some reason Minnie is visible as well. Okay, I can't figure it out. Is there any other slot? Not these 2. Oh, actually the 8th slot is also visible. These are the ones that were empty when I started the game. But in that case, these should also be visible. Okay. No, not that one. Actually, that one wasn't visible. Did I have linemen over there? I think I had linemen over there. Well, it's kind of weird. Right, I was going to do something. Yes, I'm going to show you a new team that I made because I have signed up for the Twitch Bloodbowl League. Twitch, as in the streaming site for games and for other stuff. I'm sure you've heard of it. There are some people who play Blood Bowl there. It's not a very large game. It's usually way down in the list, so you have to search for it. But some of the people who stream there have started a league. They've played a season in it already. And it's not only streamers, also the viewers and other people join in. There are a few streamers in the league. And I've been watching some Blood Bowl on Twitch, and I decided, since the World Cup Qualifiers is ending soon, it's the last season of that, I'd like to have some more competitive Blood Bowl, not just the open league where anyone can play and it doesn't really matter if you win or lose and you see a lot of concessions and A lot of the high level teams are just kill teams that nobody wants to play, so everybody concedes against them, and they get tons of SPP, and they get super high level players, and no one can really hurt them either, because if they get in a position where they have to use their apothecary, they resign from the game. And it doesn't cost them anything because they don't care about winning or losing, they just want to hurt other teams. I'm sure Wild Animals will continue, because the Twitch Bloodbowl League would only be one game per week. So I'm planning to have that as a bit of competitive, win-focused Blood Bowl with a little bit of a lower team value, at least to a start. I'm not exactly sure how the league works, but I think you can keep your team from season to season. But each season is like a couple of months, so just probably going to be a game a week that's a little bit different from the normal stuff. Then I don't know if it's going to be all Wild Animals, if I'm going to stream less Blood Bowl, post less Blood Bowl, and start playing some other games again. But I kind of like Blood Bowl. I want to play more of it. Maybe there will be some update, but you shouldn't hold your hopes up. So, now that I've talked about it, let's show the team. This is the team. Twitch, so it's a T, win or riot, or misspelled properly. And of course I've used Dark Elves, because they get that lovely purple Twitch color. And also, it seems the lowest division where I would start consists mostly of bashy teams, so I wanted to sort of counter that a little bit by playing a dodgy team. Also, if I'm gonna keep playing Wild Animals, I wouldn't want to play Orcs here as well. It would probably get confusing and perhaps a little monotonous. And team roster, as you can see, they're also not visible. It's the same slots, so it's definitely some game bug, not just a bug on our Skaven team. We have Kapow, Bible Swamp, Powchamp, Oh My Dog Pile, Bruce Mingli, Franker Z, CC, because he puts people to sleep, President Sleeper Hold, Cray Gank, Feels Badly Hurt Man, Woodface Punch, and Baby Blood Rage. That makes no sense whatsoever unless you're a Twitch user. But if you're on Twitch, then you definitely know what I'm trying to reference. Okay, so we will see if I can get a hang out of how to play Dark Elves. Maybe a little bit better than the guy we played against today. Not that he was bad or anything, he had some bad luck, but he made some mistakes that I pointed out, and they cost him as well. I'm gonna use a runner. I've never used a runner before, and he has this dump off skill that I was talking about earlier in the episode. Meaning he gets to make a quick pass that's 3 blocks away or shorter whenever he's about to be blocked, which means there's gonna be a guy standing next to him. So it's not a great pass, but if your opponent has made it so they get a good hit in on you and you're quite certain that you will go down, you might as well try to dump off, and maybe you can get it to one of your other players, or maybe just so the ball will be dropped in a better spot than otherwise. The rest of them are just standard blitzers and linemen. Might get a witch elf later. I have some spare names that I can use, so don't worry about it. Alright, hopefully no one else has used the same naming scheme. It's kind of obvious one if you're playing a Twitch team. I'm not going to be streaming the games on Twitch or anything. Maybe some of my opponents will be, so in that case you might be able to go to their streams and see my games. If so, I will try to post maybe in the previous game when the next game's going to be played, once it's scheduled. so in the comments there you might see it. I'm not sure exactly how I'll make it. But it's not going to start until May, so you don't have to worry about it just yet. A couple of weeks away. Right. Well, let's get back to our Skaven and say goodbye for now, because this game's over. It was just, unfortunately, not even one half. Also, unfortunately, we didn't get to score on Goofy 2. But at least we got one touchdown. Who made that touchdown? That was our sprinter, right? Yeah, that's it for this game. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next time.